when you get a diagnosis and you leave a doctor's office and she's like, yeah, your child may live to be 2, if you're lucky. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. What also hurt, nobody could tell me what to expect. So he has GM1, well, what does that mean? What am I supposed to do? Nobody could tell me anything. We didn't have any answer. So it's almost like you know what he has, but yet you don't really know what to expect. But we didn't let that keep us down. We decided, hey, this is the card that we've been dealt. You can deal with it. If we can do it, anybody can do it.
Once Porter received his diagnosis, I feel like Sarah and Michael had a choice of how to deal with Porter's situation and his diagnosis. And they chose the path of being positive and finding the silver lining in the situation.
We knew what this disease could do. We knew that he was going to lose mobility. We knew that he was going to lose neurological function. We didn't know when that would happen, but we didn't even know where to go to try to get help for those things. We started researching online, and my dad actually ran across Children's Rehabilitation Services online. And then he actually ended up calling first down here, and so somebody ended up calling me back from early intervention and kind of started the ball rolling there.
We started working with the Heatherly family when Porter was about 7 months old, and he had already received his diagnosis of GM1, and the family made a referral and contacted us.
Whenever we initially were put in contact, or we got in contact with early intervention, he was what I would say a normal child. So he could still see, he could still hear, he could still, use his hands and was mobile. He would roll over and he would do all of those things. We're in a different situation now.
And as Porter's needs changed, we had to change our goals and our focus to fit what he needed at that time.
I know Porter would have lost skills if he hadn't have had early intervention for as long as he had. I know that the skill level that he kept for as long as he did was because of that, was because of the therapy that we did.
CRS stepped in and quickly began to help them with all their equipment needs, and he was enrolled in their feeding clinic.
I wish I could use CRS more now. I've actually moved into hospice care, so they've taken over some of that stuff. We were told, and research has shown, that the life expectancy of most GM1 kids is 2 to 3 years. So we were like, we're only going to celebrate 2 birthdays? So we said, well, we'll just celebrate every month. Last year, for his 24-month birthday, or 2-year birthday, we started kind of the launch of the research and wanted everybody to know, so we had a big celebration at the vet school. They have made tremendous progress in the last 5 years for a cure to gene therapy for GM1. So we don't know what's going to happen yet because it's still in clinical trials, but I've seen what it can do with what they've done so far, and it's amazing.
They're amazing people, and he's very lucky to have 2 advocates like them, because it could have gone completely the other way, and I don't know what life would be like for the Heatherly family or for Porter.
It just makes you stop every month and realize, hey, we made it another month, we made it another month. Like, wow, I mean, I never, it just makes you, it grounds you and makes you kind of stop and realize how far we've come when we didn't think we would make it very far.
He is a little precious gift from God. He is absolutely everything that you could imagine a perfect angel to be. He's touched so many people, and he doesn't even know that he has.
It's the stress that you have through your daily life of just making sure that he's able to breathe. But if I can take the stress out of that by having a service like CRS that can help me with my equipment, that will help me take care of him better, you can't put a price on that.
I feel like a family like the Heatherly family is exactly what you want every early intervention family to be like.
It's just been eye-opening to me, and we hope that we realize and teach other people that everybody's different, but just because you have a disability doesn't mean that you can't do everything else that everybody else does. You just have to do it in a different way. So we can't do everything that a normal family can, but we try.